Assalamu alaikum dear students. Now today's topic is our Zygomycetes. This is a group of lower fungi or you can say Phycomycetes. Phycomycetes, and these are commonly called as the conjugation. Commonly called as conjugation fungi. Conjugation fungi. The mycelium is aseptate and cynostic. Mycelium जो है, it is aseptate without septa and aseptate and cynostic. Aseptate and cynostic is the mycelium, and motile cells are absent in life cycle. Motile cells absent in life cycle. लाइफ साइकिल में मोटाइल सेल्स नहीं होते हैं, वो सिर्फ फाइकोमाइसीट्स में हैं, कुछ में. During sexual reproduction they form. During sexual reproduction they produce arresting spore. Arresting spore उसको बोलते हैं हम zygospore. Zygospore, so they are called as the zygomycetes. Some species grow on cow dung or horse dung. Some species grow on cow dung or horse dung. Some species grow on cow dung or horse dung and are called as coprophilous. Coprophilous. And are called as coprophilous or dung molds. For example, there is one Zygomycetes. His name is Pylobolus. It is coprophilous, and there is Mucido. These are coprophilous or these are dung molds. And these are mostly saprophytic. Mostly ये saprophytic हैं. That is, these grow on dead and decaying matter. And some weak parasites. Some are weak parasites on soft fruits. Soft fruits like apple, strawberry, tomatoes, etc. There is Rhizopus and Mucor species. Now these are mostly saprophytic, but some are weak parasites on the soft fruits. Now the most common Genus of this is Rhizopus. And this Rhizopus is commonly called as bread mold or black bread mold, as it shows the vigorous growth on the stale bread, that is moist bread. Wet bread, it shows the vigorous growth. During moist and warm seasons, it shows the very vigorous growth on the stale bread or wet bread. So it is commonly called as bread mold or black bread mold. Now, along with the Rhizopus, along with the mucor, this Rhizopus, they cause the, मैंने भी आपको पता, they cause the soft rot or leak disease of the fruits. Soft rot or leak disease. Leak disease in fruits. This Rhizopus along with mucor, and they are said to be weak parasites. Now this Rhizopus is commonly called as, it is called as bread mold, and it has 3 types of mycelium. Now there is like this. There is first the mycelium which enters into the bread. This is called as rhizoidal hyphae. That Rhizopus is commonly called as bread mold, and it consists of 3 types of hyphae. One is called as rhizoidal hyphae. Another, this grows parallel on the substratum, that is bed. This is called as Citolunus or Citoloniferous hyphae. Citoloniferous hyphae. And there are then, when it grows, there are erect hyphae. Those are called as sporangiophores. And at the tips of sporangiophores there occur the sporangia. And these sporangia produce endogenously thin-walled spores. Those are called as sporangiospores. Now in the Rhizopus there are 3 types of hyphae. One hyphae, it penetrates into the substratum, that is bread. It is called as rhizoidal hyphae. They absorb the food material, and for its growth there are some parallel hyphae. They are called as Citolunus or Citoloniferous hyphae, and after some time they produce erect upwards vertically the hyphae. Those are called as sporangiophores. These sporangiophores later on swell and they form rounded bodies like this, and these rounded bodies then produce the spores inside it. These are called as sporangiospores. These are common motile spores. Now these are non-motile spores, and they are born endogenously inside sporangia. Now, the asexual reproduction occurs by these sporangiosspores. It may occur also by oidea. Under unfavorable conditions, it may also occur by chlamydospores. Chlamydo. It may occur also by chlamydospores. Chlamydo. These are thick-walled non-motile spores. These are thin-walled spores. And sexual reproduction occurs by sexual reproduction occurs by that is called as gametangial contact, or conjugation. Gametangial contact, or that is also called as conjugation, and these or gametangial copulation or conjugation, gametangial copulation, or that is also called as conjugation. And this Rhizopus species, they are some homothallic and some are heterothallic. For example, there is Rhizopus sexualis. It is homothallic. That is same mycelium forms the positive and negative hyphae, gametangia. While there is another species, Rhizopus stolonifer. It is heterothallic. That is two mycelia with two mating types, positive and negative. They come to close and they form two types of mating types, two types of gametangia, that is positive and negative. And these, the hyphae which act as the gametangia, they are called as first called as zygophores. The two hyphae which act as the either homothallic or heterothallic, this is now positive, this is negative, these are called as zygophores. This hyphae acts as positive, this hyphae acts as the negative. This hyphae, the two hyphae, positive and negative, these are called as zygophores. Then these hyphae produce the structures like this. These are then called as progametangia. These progametangia, when they fuse, this is negative, this is positive. When they fuse, they are said to be the gametes now, they are called as gametangia. They are called as then gametangia, that is positive and negative. And here the plasmogamy occurs, then the karyogamy, and later on the meiosis. Now you know these gametangia are these gametangia जो है, these are multinucleate cynocytic like this. These are multinucleate or cynocytic, so these are called as these are called as cynogametes. Cynogametes. Now they form a common wall after the fusion of the two gametes, and the rest one that is not involved in, and the rest part that is not involved in the sexual reproduction, that is called as suspensor. जो हिस्सा इस gametangia का सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में टेक पार्ट नहीं करता है उसको बोलते हैं हम सस्पेंसर. और बीच में एक कॉमन फिर एक रेस्टिंग स्पोर बनता है. दिस इज द रेस्टिंग स्पोर एंड इट डेवलप्स ए कॉमन वॉल with the diploid nuclei. It is called as zygospore. So they are called as zygomycetes as they form the resting spore. And this resting spore then this resting spore then germinates. This is zygospore, and you know there are first occurs the plasmogamy, then the karyogamy, and then the meiosis. Now it is revealed that meiosis may occur later on, and the zygospore जो है it germinates, it forms a hyphae-like structure that is called as promycelium. This was zygospore. It germinates, it forms a hyphae-like structure that is called as promycelium. And its tip swells. Its tip जो है, इसका tip जो है, it swells. Its tip swells and it forms, that is called as germ sporangium. It is called as germ sporangium. This germ sporangium, now after meiosis, releases the spores. And these spores are called as germ spores. And each germ spore can develop a new mycelium. Each germ spore can develop into a new mycelium, or it may form the new hyphae. And besides this pilobolus,